Hello everyone. I have a couple of things I'm going to talk about for this week's episode. I am going to talk about kind of the trials and tribulations that come about from being obese that maybe people who are not obese really never took into consideration. But I want to talk about something that's come up within the last couple of days too. So, we'll just get right to it, I suppose. It's a fine, glorious day here in southern Ontario. I'm out on my swing. And yet, for the past couple of days, I find myself crying. I'll be thinking and planning of things that I have to do within the next few weeks. And inevitably, thoughts of preparing if things go wrong come up. And I end up crying. I took a clip of myself last night. It's very dark, but we'll just insert it here and you can see me kind of in the throes of it. This isn't going to be related to anything else, but I'm just driving around with Dave and I was thinking about my shows and what I wanted to put in my shows. And I was thinking about the surgery and I thought, well, I've got to get my eyebrows and my lips waxed and I want to get my hair dyed and get all of that done before the surgery. And then I thought, well, why do I want to do all of that? And then I thought, because if I die, then that'll all be done. So yeah, that happened kind of unexpectedly last night. For no reason, and it happened again to me again this morning. Lying in bed, having a nice lie-in, which I never get to do, and I started thinking about, me and my control issues, I guess. I better set out, if I put all the makeup that I would want the mortician to use on me in a baggie, and left that kind of stipulated in a will that I'm going to make this week. But will they get it right? Will they get my makeup right? Because you all know my makeup's very important to me. But anyway, so then I started crying again. From everything that I've read, this is normal. Oddly enough, I don't feel scared, but I must be scared. I must be. Because why else would I be crying? For no reason at all. Why else? So, this too shall pass. This too shall pass, but I thought I was a stronger person than this. I guess not. So, anyway, for topic number 2 for the day. Problems that you might not think about if you're not obese. I know I've mentioned these to some of my friends who aren't obese and they're always surprised by them. So, and I'm not a person who has a whole lot of shame, so here we go. Probably first and foremost, and the thing that I find the most degrading, is I suffer from something called stress incontinence. Essentially, if I get up from a chair, I have to pee, and I have to pee now. And quite often, I don't make it, and I end up peeing my pants. If I go down a flight of stairs, I have to pee every step, kind of jars and jars and jars. And so, at my worst, I was peeing my pants 3, 4, 5 times a day. Now that I've been exercising, that's improved a little bit, but I still do it, and I still don't get any warning about peeing. So, I don't know if that happens to thin people. I'm going to assume not. But that's one thing that I have to kind of contend with. Another thing is fear. I'm always afraid. I'm afraid when I walk into a restaurant that there won't be seating for me. When Dave and I bought new furniture for the living room, the biggest selling point was the easy chair. Oh, it's got to be 3 feet across. It's just a single seat, but the seat of it is 3 feet across, and I fit into it. That was the biggest selling point, that I could actually get my ass into the seat. No, then people don't have to consider that. I don't think anyway. If I drop something off my desk, I really, really have to weigh and consider how much I need it. If I drop a pen, if there's another pen on the desk, that other pen first pen staying on the floor. That's all there is to it. It's like an Olympic event for me to bend down and pick something up off the floor, especially from a seated position. And then if I try to stand up to do it, then I have to pee, and then it's a whole situation over again. So, and let's not forget sex, shall we? There are a bunch of things I'd like to do, really like to do, that I can't do. That's going to change. On Obesity Help, they say, what are your goals? You can people put down fit in irregular size clothes, or people fly in an airplane. You know what my goal is? To wear high heels and ride a cowboy, preferably at the same time. Oh, I know, I'm warped, I'm twisted. But what's the good of life? What fun is life if you're not warped and twisted to a certain degree?